Ryan's world is crumbling. Now, welcome back to another one. Last time we did Curse, y'all boys messed with it. Now, I seen Ryan, and I know exactly who Ryan is. And I always wonder what had happened to him. And a lot of people have been saying, like, it's been getting crazy for him, bro. So we just going to check out a little commentary video on what is going on with Ryan's world.
Pretend like Red Titan.
Somebody save him, please.
Red Titan.
Bro, my man was making $26 million doing this, bro. He don't need saving.
Comic book and language.
I don't know if he can even adjust his content either, realistically speaking. I mean, he can retire already, nah?
You know what that means.
So this is Ryan's world and we have to save him. If you guys aren't familiar with Ryan's world, he just so happens to be the richest kid on YouTube. And no, yeah. I'm not joking.
You are looking at the highest paid YouTube star in 2018.
Yeah, I make crumbs compared to this kid.
In 2019, but not me. Him. He earned 22 million in 2018 and 26 million in 2019.
He's just rich, bro. Oh, what in the rich?
Yes, you heard that right. By the time Ryan was 6 years old, he had already made $11 million from YouTube. And some of you might be thinking like, damn, what
am I doing in my life? I'm just in here watching videos.
The hell does this kid do? Does he sell Fent?
What?
And no, he literally just does toy reviews.
This one looks fancy.
Okay.
His parents are the real geniuses. No cap. When I pop me out a little MFer, boy, that boy put in work. Boy, Cozy Jr.'s toys, bro. You're at that table, you were standing on that chair, you reviewing every day. No breaks.
This video alone got like 10 million views. Like, that's insane. And I think it's currently estimated that since Ryan started his channel at 4 years old, he has generated over $100 million since then.
That's an NBA contract, bro.
What did he say?
To put that into perspective, this kid has generated more money playing with toys than some of your favorite rappers or athletes. So some people might be asking like, what's the problem? He's generated all this money, so what's the issue? And well, he's grown up now, and for some reason, he's still doing these same videos.
Hey, Evangeline.
Hey, Ryan.
Thank you so much for being in the movie.
Oh, thank you.
It do the energy a little weirdness. I can't lie. It's a little weird.
Can't wait to see it when it comes out August 16th.
Tell everybody about the character you play.
You can't convince me Ryan is having fun anymore. Like, you just can't. And TikTok has definitely picked up on this because when you search for Ryan's world in the search bar, it's just a bunch of memes now asking his parents to let him retire. And although these are memes and all, there's definitely a lot of truth in them. At what point do we think someone should be able to retire from being a child content star? Is it when you achieve generational wealth by generating over $100 million?
Yeah, he already did that.
Or is it when you're simply not a child anymore? Because the biggest question is,
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, bro. As long as Ryan not coming out, well, technically his guardians have full control over it. But at the end of the day, like, when he's 18, bro, he gonna be set. He could really do whatever he want with his life. Literally could start any business, go to any school. But at the same time, it's like, at what cost, I guess. So again, like, you just have to sit down and ask Ryan. Like, that's the only way we would actually know as the audience. But I mean, I'm pretty sure we would hear the story break really if he really didn't want to do it. Like, sure, like some days he probably don't want to do it, right? Like some days he probably like, Mom, please let me play the game. You know what I'm saying? So some days he got less energy, but that's with anything. Like any actor, any performer, when you're a kid, you're not always gonna want to film. So like on Stranger Things and all these casts, like a lot of them are doing it because of the money for their parents so that they can take care of their family. And so when you do get to a point where you've already done that, you see a lot of them do lose it, like Disney stars, but at the same time, some people, they see it like a job. Like they're like, all right, I got to do this. I might not really necessarily feel like doing it as much as I used to like doing it, but it's my job. Like, so I got to show up and do it. So maybe he is mature enough at this point to have that mindset. But again, we wouldn't know unless we sit down with him. But again, the reason why I even assume he's that mature for his age, because he's made so much money and has been pretty much working his entire life. So
why is Ryan still doing this content?
Your favorite color?
I want to see if your truth detector works.
Well, obviously. Watch out.
Is there a consequence?
It's gonna happen.
What is that?
That's why you cannot lie. Daddy, you're up.
Well, I'm next.
Oh, brother.
I mean, look at the parents, bro. Trust me, Ryan. This is the thing, and this is what I'm saying from my observation. His parents are doing it with him. If that's his parents, he probably don't mind it. I'm gonna be honest, because you see his parents doing it, bro. So he's like, oh, we're all doing it. This is like our family time.
I don't even want to talk about this part.
Weird, buddy.
You're weird.
I wonder what the conversation is like after these grown-ass adults watch themselves dress up and act like...
I mean, it's the same thing as like the guy from Blue's Clues, the same thing from Yo Gabba Gabba. Like, you make children's content, or if you know a lot of your audience is children, like sometimes you just got to cater to that a little bit, and that's just what they're doing. I don't see it no different from that, my opinion.
Like kids for content, because I personally would cringe to death. But anyways, I really think Ryan's parents are blinded by greed and are using him as a cash cow, and I'll tell you why. A normal set of parents not blinded by money would have analyzed the situation and seen that Ryan clearly is growing up. I mean, he's literally about to be 13 in like a month, and yet he's still acting like a 7-year-old kid.
Guys, pretend like Red Titan. What is this? A Red Titan comic book and blank pages? You know what that means.
No, we have absolutely no clue what that means, because
Yeah, I don't know the correlation.
You're not 5 either. The biggest...
Yeah, but he not making the content for us. That's what I'm saying. And like another thing too, to relate it and to tie in the point I was making earlier, y'all ever watch Space Jams? That movie? Yo, when we were younger, people didn't really see that movie as a critically acclaimed movie, but you grow up with it, right? Like, it's nostalgic, right? Like, that's the movie, right? Same thing with the past Space Jam with LeBron James. A lot of people that got older was like, oh, this movie's not that good. But it wasn't for you, buddy. It was for the kids. As long as the kids enjoy it, which I know all the kids love Space Jam, like, bro, it don't matter.
Problem with him still
It's not your demographic.
acting like this is that it's not the best thing to be doing developmentally, and
That's true, but we don't know what he's doing outside of content. So I would assume his studies probably take high priority.
it's definitely
Unless they don't.
not the best thing to be doing socially. And don't even get me started on the social life aspect, because it's gonna be bad. I feel like we're watching another JoJo Siwa in the making, and if you don't know how she turned out, allow me to show you. God help us. It's also very obvious.
I mean, I'll just say it once again, like, I don't even say that's not for kids, but it kind of is though.
It's that clearly
Like, not toddler baby kids, but like 11, 12 years olds.
Ryan doesn't fit the type anymore for his channel. A clear look at the views indicate less and less people are opting to watch Ryan's channel now than
Oh, I thought that he was like Liddy. I thought he was still pulling in 100 million. Okay, well, at that case, then yeah, y'all gotta re-engineer.
previous years, and that's simply because he just isn't that little kid anymore. And why watch him when they can watch actual kid channels that actually feature kids? When doing some research, I stumbled across another channel called Gem Sisters, which featured sisters who made content centered around kids when they were younger. Well, they're older now, and guess what? They don't make kid content anymore.
You guys have been asking, where did your gaming videos go? Are you guys posting on your own channels anymore?
Where's Giselle?
Why are there throwback videos? Can you put your content back on YouTube, kids?
Gems, don't forget, we're teenagers. We're doing the best we can.
The Gem Sisters channel is now just used to repost their old videos, and the girls have since made their own channels where they do stuff their age.
Welcome back. Today I am running my errands. I'm getting my nails did.
Okay, I don't know who those girls are or what that content even is, but I'm interested to do my own research. Oh, look, it's me. Gems, what, sister? Okay, there we go. Bong. They said they use it to repost their old content. That is indeed the case. And then do they link their other videos? Sometimes it's good to make your own do your own research before you make assumptions, chat. So all it takes is just a couple of clicks and you can clearly see they're still YouTubers. Yeah, they're still having fun. You know what I'm saying? They're doing their own thing. It's good to see. It really is good to see. I mean, the money might not be flowing in as much as it used to, but I mean, who really cares? Y'all already had y'all time. And if y'all want to do this for y'all life, then do it. If you don't, then don't. I mean, it's really just that simple.
And my boyfriend is coming with me.
I think this is a perfect example of how kid content creators should be adapting their content with their age and not doing what Ryan and his parents are doing. Because at the end of the day, the only person who has to pay for what they're doing is Ryan. And I don't mean pay as in monetarily. I mean pay as in socially. Do we really believe that with the way teens are now, Ryan will not be bullied severely for his old videos? Like, I'm gonna be honest. I had an old Minecraft.
No, not if he spread the bankroll on his arm. What? What? I throw 1,000 at you. Stop playing with me, Jit.
YouTube channel.
Bro, I'm telling you, nah, bro.
And when I go back and
if Ryan got a backbone, it would never happen.
Watch the videos, I cringe.
He'd probably get beat up though.
I cringe at how I used to sound.
But he could just hire security. And he could give the biggest bully in the school 100, put it in his pocket, be like, yo, go beat that guy up.
I cringe at everything about it.
So every minute, a
I'm not advocating for it, of course. I'm just saying these are real scenarios that could play out.
structure spawns.
You can already see it's already getting crazy. And I didn't tell you that the guy that made the plugin, he said that he left us Easter eggs. Okay?
Easter eggs?
There's Easter eggs, like Call of Duty Easter eggs, you feel me? This was a dark time in my life. We don't talk about it. And unfortunately for Ryan, I have a prediction that when he gets a little bit older, maybe around 15 to 16, he's gonna look back at his old videos, not from when he was a kid, but from when he was around this age, 12 to 14, and he's gonna cringe, like cringe hard, because he could get away with dressing up as a superhero, etc. when he was younger and still that cute kid. But now it's just like, why?
Whoa, it's a Red Titan comic book. I better put this back before it falls into the wrong hands. I know just the place.
And do I blame Ryan? No, I blame his parents, because obviously they know what they're doing. They probably got used to those millions coming in from when he was a kid, and nowadays, since the money flow has slowed down a lot, they're trying to milk whatever's left out of Ryan's kid fame as they can, and it's sick. I guess they don't want to go back to the days of shoplifting at JCPenney for clothes. And yes, Ryan's mom was arrested for shoplifting at JCPenney some years ago.
Shut up, bitch.
And I'm not
gonna lie, that's a low blow. That was a little unnecessary, I ain't gonna lie.
Judging her, I'm just saying it makes sense as to why she's milking him so hard. Kinda like how the Mr. Beast drama is being milked. But I really hope for Ryan's sake, this YouTube saga ends soon for him, so he can actually try to live a normalish life for however long he can. He was already stripped of a normal childhood. Granted, he got into content creation when he was 4.
I mean, to Sean and Luann, how did this all start?
Well, Brian been watching YouTube
Yo, their house looks amazing.
ever since he's little, and he started watching other kids on YouTube. And one day he just come up and asked me, you know, can we start a YouTube channel? There's other kids on
Look like he want to talk. Like, okay.
here. It looks like they're having fun.
But he honestly doesn't need to do it anymore. They're already rich, and if they somehow blew through 100 million in 8 years, they deserve to be poor.
It is their
but
fault.
even if, it's not worth sacrificing what's left of Ryan's childhood and teenage years just to keep the brand going. He deserves a chance to grow up without the pressure of being a public figure, to explore his own interests and to figure out who he is outside of the Ryan's World persona. I think the best approach for Ryan and his channel is to do what the Gem Sisters are doing. He can make another channel, still managed by his parents or whatever, but make chiller content with things he actually likes to do. Because you cannot convince me he likes this.
199,998. 999,999. 1 million. Morning workout complete. I'm ready for
They should have been had him on a gaming channel early though, if he don't already got one.
superhero school.
Like, that's like the natural progression for most kids. Like, they go from like real kid content to gaming content, and then they'll kind of shift into IRL content around that time. And then from there, they'll kind of like pick whichever lane they want to stay in. Give y'all a little bit of social media advice or a game.
While I head to school, check out this clip from Ryan's World the Movie, Titan Universe Adventure.
And if he doesn't want to do content creation at all anymore, he should be allowed to do that. But all I'm saying is, he should be allowed to have a choice. Because
I think, but he always wanted to be a YouTuber. I don't know.
we really don't need another JoJo Siwa running around. I honestly cannot take it. I think I'm going to end the video here. Hopefully Ryan gets the justice he deserves, because nobody deserves to get treated like a cash cow, especially when it's exploitation from your parents. Like, that's crazy. I want to thank you guys for watching the video. I just set up channel memberships below, so if you guys would like to support, that will be.
Yeah, that boy's going up. Shout out that boy Curse. Hope you guys enjoyed the video right there. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you guys think about this topic. And yeah, bro, I appreciate you guys watching all the way through. I'll see you guys next one, bro. Peace.